welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. As I said before on my last video, we'll be having some cultural videos, and for my first cultural video we'll be having someone from Malawi with us. I will ask him to introduce himself.
Okay.
Hi and welcome to my channel. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Victor.
Hi Victor, thank you for coming on my channel.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Okay, so as you have heard before, we have heard a lot of things of Malawi, but we don't really know the truth. So what better way is it? What better way is it than to hear from someone from the country himself? Okay, so where exactly is your country located?
Malawi is located in Africa, and it's specifically in the southeastern part of Africa, close to Zambia and Mozambique, as well as Tanzania.
Okay, thank you. And what is the capital of your country?
The capital is called Lilongwe. I don't know if you can pronounce it. Lilongwe. Lilongwe.
Lilongwe.
Yeah, Lilongwe.
Lilongwe.
Yeah, it's in the center.
Lilongwe.
Yeah, it's located in the center part of the country.
The central part of Africa or the central part of... Oh.
Yeah, it's Malawi.
It's Malawi. Okay, the central part of Malawi is Lilongwe.
Sure.
Okay, so what are the colors of your flag?
Colors of my flag, let me see. It's black, red, and green.
Black, red, and green.
But in addition to the green and those three colors, we also have a sun. There is kind of like a sun, a rising sun.
In the center, at the top.
Yeah,
okay.
At the top, on the color black. Oh, is that the color black? On the middle part. Yeah, it's
on the middle. So black, red, and green. Okay, so what does the black stand for?
I think the black stands for the color of the people. The majority still stands as black people. Black people?
Yeah. How about the red color?
The red, as far as I'm concerned, and in the history that we've learned, it talks about the martyrs, the people who died fighting for the independence of the country, at least. So I think that's what the red means, the blood that was spilled in the process of fighting for the independence of the country.
So black means the people, red means the blood, so the green is the grass?
Yeah, how did you know that? I think it's very common, right? Yeah, the grass and the vegetation.
The vegetation. Yeah, okay, grass, that's good.
We have a whole lot of trees and forests and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so black, red, green. Black for the people, red for the blood, and green for your vegetation, right?
Yep, yeah.
Okay, so what is the local dialect in your country?
The local dialect is called Chichewa.
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 Lilongwe, Chichewa.
Yeah, and we also have some minor languages, right? Different tribes and different languages. But the majority of Malawians speak this language called Chichewa.
Chichewa, okay. And what is the local currency in your country?
It's called the Malawian kwacha.
Kwacha. So I learned 3 words. Lilongwe.
Yeah.
Chichewa and kwacha.
Malawian kwacha.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have. If you're gonna ask me to show you a sample of the Malawian kwacha, I don't have that now.
Okay, we can just Google it, I guess.
Alright, you can do that.
Okay, so I love food. So tell me, what is your national dish?
The national dish is okay, I can say it in my country language first. We call it sima. Sima, which is basically the maize pap, the maize pap that most African countries eat.
Maize pap. Is that cornmeal or what do you call maize?
Yes, it's maize. It's from cornmeal. Yeah, it's derived from the corn, and they grind it. From there you get flour or powder. Then after you use that to cook. Then we have the fish. That's a national dish, I'm telling you. The maize pap, the fish. We have a special fish in Malawi, and vegetables. Kind of these 3.
Sima, fish, vegetables.
Yeah, and the vegetables, the varying types of vegetables, but basic sample of these 3, combination of these 3 gives us a basic meal.
So when you combine all of that together, what is it called?
There is no special name for it.
So it's just combination of sima, fish, and vegetables.
Yeah.
And no name.
Yeah, there is no special name for it.
Can you make it?
Yeah, I can make it if I have the resources.
Can you make it?
I have not made it in quite a long time, but I think I should be able to do it.
A long time as in 2 years, 3 years, never?
I remember last time I was in Malawi, that was 2 years ago. But then I should be able to make it, right? 2 years is not a long time.
So if I had all the ingredients here right now, you can make it? in my kitchen, right?
Just needs time.
Time to practice,
time to make it.
You need time to make it, but you can just make it from the top of your head. No.
No, of course, no book. I don't think even some of these concepts of making our food is not written down in books. They're not written down in books.
Okay.
So I guess.
All right. So simmer, vegetables, and fish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know that most of the countries in the African continent have a very special way of dressing, right? So what is the dress code like? What do you wear in your country?
Unfortunately, I think for the guys, I should say this, for the guys, the gentlemen, we don't have anything special.
Just pants and shirt.
Yeah, just
any specific color?
No. But for the ladies, they have what we call traditional wear. Traditional wear, and that's normally it's something African too. I think that Tanzanians also wear that. Some parts of West Africans also wear that. But for the men, we don't have anything in particular. You know, I guess I would say that nothing in particular. It's different from the Nigerians, for instance.
Okay, so do you have like tribes in your country?
Yeah, we have a whole lot of them.
A lot of tribes?
Yeah, a lot of tribes.
Like, for example, which tribe are you from?
I'm from the majority. Most of the Malawians belong to that tribe, and
the name of the tribe is majority.
No.
I'm trying to understand. So you're from the majority, but the name of the tribe is not majority.
Okay, yeah. The name of the tribe is called Chewa. Okay, it's called Chewa. So
it's Chichewa.
Derived from the Chewa. Do you get it?
Wait. So the language Chichewa came from the word Chewa, which is the tribe.
Which is the language that the Chewa people speak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and which is the majority, and these are the founders of the nation. So I think I take pride.
Founders of which nation?
The Malawi.
Okay, the Malawian nation. Okay.
So I take pride knowing that I'm one of the I should say my ancestors are one of the founders. Yeah.
Okay, they have this notion that some Jamaicans are from Africa, right? Yeah. The African continent. Do you think that any Jamaicans are from Malawi?
Definitely, I have no doubt. Looking at some of the Jamaicans, and they're not different from the. Yeah, they look alike. I mean, the ladies
in what aspect? Their eyes, their bodies, their hair texture. What exactly?
Okay, we're all the same people. In one way or another.
In the red that is in your flag, which is the blood, or what?
You see, first of all, we can share it from this point of view. The black, which is the black, red, green. That's Malawian flags, right?
Yeah.
And the black, we're all black with Jamaicans, most of them. And you can see the red, we still share the red blood, and I'm sure most of the Jamaicans have also suffered for independence or something like that. So, and they were coming from Africa, West Africa to be precise. Mm-hmm. And I perceive, or I see that some of the Malawians, perhaps one way or their ancestors of the Jamaicans, could have been Malawian, who had traveled to the West African and had been, they had gone.
They were what?
They
shipped, right?
Yeah, they go on the ships and no, that's not the word I'm looking for. That's not the word I'm looking for.
So what is the word? Like, we were not sold, we were given away?
No.
As a gift?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they got in the ships. So
they got in the ships by themselves.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I think whatever case, somebody got in the ship. All right.
They just got in. Okay. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe somewhere from Malawi.
But as far as I'm concerned, I've seen the Jamaicans who look
like Malawians. Okay. My next question is, if I should visit your house, right? Let's say I'm a complete stranger. I've never been to Malawi, maybe into Africa or anything like that. And I should visit your house. What's the first thing that you should do?
I think you should take off your shoe at the door. Yeah, you have to take off.
I mean, courtesy wise, like.
Okay. After taking off your shoes, so you're gonna go inside, and there has to be the host. The host of the house has to be in the house, and probably you're gonna have to kneel down and.
Kneel down, or the host kneel down?
Okay, there has to be a greeting. Now, depending on the age and factors, position, status, and all that, somebody has to kneel down and greet somebody.
So who is this somebody? Let's make it clear, because I'm Jamaican and I don't know that. Let's say I should come to your house one day. Should I kneel down, or is it that you kneel down?
Okay, since you're young at this age, and as a lady, you kind of like bow down, and you greet the parents or you greet whoever is there. But if you're greeting people of your same age, and you don't really have to do much, you can be free, shake your hand, stretch your hand, that's alright. But if you're greeting as a parents or people who are older than you, then you have to bow down, kind of.
And if I don't do it because it's not in my culture, what would happen?
Well, then they're gonna understand that maybe you're not from that area, you're not from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you serve, let's say, your parents, how do you also kneel down and like give the food, or you just give it normal?
Because we're familiar with the parents, sometimes we don't, but mostly in the faces of visitors we're supposed to do that.
Okay, so when they're visitors, but normally that's not a thing, right?
It's a thing. I think if you're respectful and you keep the morals and some of the values of the culture, then you're supposed to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that. At least I did that when I was young.
When you were in Malawi.
Yeah.
So if you meet a Malawian now in China and they're older than you, would you do that?
I'll respect them, but we may not necessarily bow down or kneel as we do back home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So most countries are known for things that are specific to them. So what would you say that is specific to Malawi? Something that Malawi has that no other country has?
In regards to that, we have something. We have a special. I don't know how many people have heard about Lake Malawi. I don't know if you've heard about Lake Malawi.
Lake Malawi.
Yeah,
so it's a lake in Malawi.
Yeah,
okay.
It's Lake Malawi, and it's one of the largest lakes. Yeah, it's a lake in Africa or East Africa.
But other countries have lakes, so.
No, okay. So in this lake, this Lake Malawi, we have varieties of fish. Okay, different varieties of fish.
That is why fish is your national dish?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
But then there is something so special and something so specific in Malawi, or in Lake Malawi. We call it the chambo fish. Chambo fish, which chambo fish, which is only bred in Lake Malawi. Do you understand? It's only bred in Lake Malawi, and that still stands as our pride, because apparently research tells us that this fish cannot be bred on any other area or in any other sea. So if, for instance, they take it and they want to breed it in Lake Victoria or in the Indian Ocean, it's not gonna survive there. So it only survives in Lake Malawi. So if you're a tourist, you come to Malawi, you gotta try this fish. You gotta have it at least. Okay,
so do you know why it's just in that river that in that lake that it works, or what?
I don't know. Those are the mysteries of God. I don't know. Yeah, but it's only there. That's what we know, and we thank God for that, because it's our pride, and we eat that. We love it.
Okay, so you just mentioned that if I'm a visitor or a tourist and I come to your country, I have to try the fish. What is the name of the fish?
It's called chambo.
Chambo fish, right? Yeah. So, on that regard, what is the greatest attraction in Malawi?
The beaches of Lake Malawi are very good, very beautiful, and we also have.
I'm a bit. Lake Malawi is a lake, but their beaches.
Of course. Supporting the lake. Across the shore of the lake, right? From the north, it's so big, it's so wide. The lake is very, very big. It covers, I think, its size. It's we say it's 2 feet, 2 feet of the total area of Lake Malawi. I mean, total area of the whole country of Malawi. It's so big. It goes all the way from the north to the southern part of Malawi.
Okay, so your beaches. Apart from your beaches, what else do you have that I would probably want to visit Malawi for?
We also have a mountain. This mountain is called a number of mountains, but we have this mountain called Molanji Mountain. It's a historic Molanji Mountain.
I have to remember all of these words: Molanji, Chichewa, Simba.
Ichambo. You don't necessarily have to.
No, but if I come to your country, right, I want to be like, I know this.
You have a tour guide. So
what if I want to be like pretending to be a local, right? Because you said that some Jamaicans, do I look Malawian in some aspect, or like?
Do you look Malawian? It's hard to tell. Okay?
But I thought you said.
Okay, the ones who look Malawian, it's so easy to tell.
To tell, right? But it doesn't look. I don't look Malawian, right?
Yeah, maybe you would be South Malawian, from the southern part of Malawian. I mean Malawi.
Southern part.
Southern part of Malawi, which is
Okay,
which is good too. I think it's not a bad thing, all right. But most of us are from the central part of Malawi.
What are you trying to say?
The majority, or the Chewa tribe, are from the central. Yeah, and most of us come from there. The south is good too, you know, good places. Malawi, very good place. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I have like 2 more questions to go. Let's say I want to marry someone from your country, right? What is the culture? I know that in some countries, you have to give some cows, give some money, or you just take the wife and go. So what in your culture, what do you do as a female or as a male? What are the cultures to get married?
Suddenly you don't just take the wife and go in Malawi. We don't do that.
So you buy them, right?
No, not buy. Oh, you don't buy.
You sell them.
You don't buy. You don't sell anybody.
So
but
you exchange, barter service.
No, we don't exchange anything.
What do you do?
In Malawi, as I'm mentioning, that there are so many tribes, right? But the majority stands as the Chewa tribe. The Chewa tribe, and so far, the Chewa tribe in their dealings and in their activities, there isn't anything of what we call dowry. In Malawi, we call it lobola. Lobola means.
But it's the same thing as
dowry. Yeah, it means you have to pay a bride price, right? Yeah, but in the Chewa
who pays, male or female?
Yeah, it's the male. The male pays the bride price, and then they get married under the consent of the woman's family. They get married, but without that, but then in the Chewa tribe, which is the majority of Malawi right now, they don't do that. They don't practice that. They've never practiced it. There's never been in the history of the Chewas. But there are other tribes in Malawi. For instance, we have another tribe called the Ngonis, the Tumbukas. Yeah, those some of them also come from the northern part of Malawi, and they have to pay the bride price, which could be cows, could be sheep, or
cars.
Yeah, cows maybe, and cows, animals.
A house.
Yeah, a house. Yeah, depending on
an entire house for.
But so, I think in entire house.
Do you get it back? Like, is this like a down payment, or the family keeps it, right?
It's not.
Who decide what you give?
I think it's the family, the uncles, the woman's family. That's the uncles and the father, and all that. They decide how much or what you.
So do they decide
based on what they believe is the quality of the lady? If the lady is educated and she appears to be beautiful and all that, then in their own definition, then.
So how much cows would I probably get? Like 50, 100?
Maybe 200, 300, 400.
Okay.
I don't have the value for all that, but definitely you would get a lot of cows and houses. Yes.
Okay. So in closing, right? Well, not closing. 2 more questions after this. 2 more things you need to do actually. Describe Malawi for me in 1 sentence.
It's a warm heart of Africa. That's simple.
Simple.
The warm heart of Africa.
The warm heart of Africa.
Because Malawians are very warm people. Very nice, friendly.
Are you friendly?
You have to tell. you can say that.
Okay, so I have one last thing, right? So I have a word, a phrase that you need to try to read it and pronounce it. It's Jamaican patois.
Okay.
So you have enough time.
Okay, so cow never know this use him till him lose it. What is this? Sounds like tongues to me. What is it?
So it says cow never know the use till him lose it.
Oh.
Can you guess what it's trying to say?
Cow never know this use him till
him lose it.
Oh, I think, okay. What I can say, I think it means you never know the purpose of a cow until you lose it.
No, it said cow never know the use of him tail till him lose it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the cow never knows the purpose of its tail until it loses it.
Yeah, but what do you think it means? It's like a phrase that we use. Like, what do you think it actually means?
I think you never know the importance of something until you don't have it.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. So you have to write one word for me, very easy word, in your local dialect that I have to try to pronounce. Not try to say what it means, just to pronounce it.
Pronounce it, right? Okay, I think I can think of very simple words.
Words or just one word?
Yeah,
one word is fine.
Yeah. I hope the audience or Malawians don't understand what this means. Yeah, you can pronounce it.
Dimakukonda. Is this an A or a U?
It's an A.
Dimakukonda.
Yep.
That's it, right?
Yeah, that is it.
So the N is silent.
Yeah, Ndi. It's Ndi, like we pronounce it. Like and Ndi. You know?
And Indi Makukonda. What does that mean?
You want to know?
Yes.
Oh, it means I love you. But you might be loving. Yeah, it's the simplest thing. I think it's so simple. Other than pronouncing, I think Malawians will agree with me. Other than pronouncing something else, like I don't know. I don't like you. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So to end our video, I have my globe right here, and you have 30 seconds. I'm gonna count it down in my head. You have 30 seconds to find Malawi. After we're gonna go after 3, right?
Okay.
So I spin, and then you, whenever it stops, you try to locate Malawi.
All right.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I should stop it.
Yeah, you stop it.
Malawi shouldn't be so hard to find. Here it is, right here. Yeah, Malawi. When you can see that, right?
Lilongwe.
Yeah.
What is Lilongwe? Oh, yeah, okay.
Tanzania to the north.
Good, alright. So, should I show them?
Yeah, you can show them.
I don't think they can see it, but yeah, that's Malawi somewhere right there.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much for coming today. I really do appreciate you coming out and supporting my channel.
Okay.
And maybe I'll give you a gift in the future.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, is there anything you would like to say before we close?
No, I'm saying thank you for
You're
hosting.
saying thank you to me.
Yeah, thank you for hosting me.
Alright, thank you very much, and
it's an honor. And I look forward to coming here next time. I hope I'll be here next time, right?
Alright, that was Victor from, this is Victor from Malawi, and we're very happy, I'm very happy to have him on my channel today to talk about Malawi. Thank you very much for staying with us, and we do hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.